I was like, I think I'm not in the right place.
Yeah, I went and checked the event. Sometimes Google just adds it automatically, so it
Yeah.
gets super confusing. Like, thanks, Google.
Oh my
We didn't want to meet
gosh.
there.
Okay. I am so ready for this call. I'm so
Good,
excited.
great.
Yes.
It's just going to be me today, but Steph will
Cool.
review it.
Cool.
So get me caught up. Do you want me to show my screen? Do you want to show yours?
Um, that's a good question. Let me share my screen and then I guess we can always get back to your goals for the conversation here. How do I present? Okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
mostly want to get caught up, see where you're at. It's been a
yes.
while.
Yeah, I know. And thank you guys for being really patient. I, I think, I think that that's right. I just can't see you now, so I don't
You're
know.
good. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Okay. Um, yeah, I
Wait, I
really
don't see it now.
took some time to kind of really process and take in all the stuff that we worked on in the past. I actually hired recently like a virtual online business manager to help me a little bit with the overall structure of my boudoir studio and then also some of the education goals that I had. So that's been really helpful to kind of structure more things and to have more of a clear path for going forward with you guys. And I think I told Steffi a little bit. So I've also really honed in on like the audience. And I don't know if she shared with you, the group I've grown now to I think over 140 photographers right now, with more of a clarity on marketing and having this course and having everything that I do going forward being kind of ADHD neurodivergent focus. I've also had a lot of photographers reach out who are dealing with chronic disorders like autoimmune disorders, and there's really no space for that in
Mm,
or not that there's a vacancy, a vacuum for that education in um, in the industry. So I want to fill that. And I was just on a call before this one with some photographers who I've been doing like an accountability call. And we were talking also about like more action steps being needed in the course world rather than it just
mm,
being a teaching model, like for there to be more action oriented language in these courses. And then my goal has also, and I've added to kind of like the different worksheets that you guys gave me, the kind of process that I want to go through with
mm-hmm.
the 3 day challenge that I'm going to create, the group
Okay.
coaching that I'm going to create, and then kind of the course that we've been working on that I still would really like to go forward on building with you guys, but just having more of this ADHD mindset around it.
Okay.
And I updated the course outline with some
Got
more
it.
information around all of that.
Perfect.
And um, would love to get more of your thoughts how you guys can help kind of structure and create that sales page and create that
Mm-hmm.
sales language now with that updated copy and understanding. I put a lot of thought and information into the new kind of course outline here. So I know
Amazing.
you probably haven't been able to chance to kind of read it, but the ADHD photographer is also kind of the tagline or kind of positioning that I want to put myself in. And I actually looked it up. There is no ADHD. The ADHDphotographer.com is open. I know with Podia it's a
Ooh.
little bit different, but I really like that. And I'm really feeling confident now with all the processing and all the putting all this stuff in here with kind of that direction and have seen like a lot of response in the audience that I've been creating around that. Like I'm getting group invitations all the time now. And the group call I just had, they were like, I really love the direction you're going in and kind of building that out more with them and incorporating more of that accountability factor into it. So, yeah.
Amazing. Yes. It's amazing what happens when you have some like time crunch and you
Yes.
the pressure.
Yes.
It happens all
I
the time.
I needed that. And I mean, obviously with my mom and everything, what she was going
Yeah.
through, it was just a lot at the end of the
Right.
year that I just needed to like regroup my thoughts, come at it from a different perspective. I'm putting a lot of my heart and soul into this because obviously this is something that I've struggled with, and like planning, organizing, like all of the things that are required. Like that's why I hired you guys, because there's so much, I have so many ideas, and putting it all into language and like copy and a sales page that's going to guide them through this offer is really what I want obviously your help with doing. But I really like put more into this, and I just don't know exactly where to go from here. And I'm sure that's where your process will guide.
Yes. 100%. That is, we work a lot better when we have some content. So
yes,
we
for sure. I wasn't giving you. I was just giving you like disparate thoughts. Like I'm taking responsibility, ownership. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and now I have a lot of direction. Like this is, and I'm going to Nashville actually this week. I'm doing a lot more conferences, and I'm really putting it forward. Like this is the ADHD photographer or photographers. I was thinking, I don't know which would work better, but really putting forward like that strong like push for that, and creating that space for that community. And of course, other photographers will be drawn to it, but yeah, this is really where I'm getting at.
Right, so build a highly personalized business. This is so good. Some really good stuff in here. Yeah, a ton of our clients are going to that conference in Nashville.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's like a huge one, and I'm excited to like keep on. Yeah, I think the conversation around ADHD, chronic disorders, like there's just so much space for that. And I mean, those are my goals now to, go forward with a podcast, all the things that we've talked about. But just really generating this content, I think has been really helpful to like take that
situation, shame, emotion, reframe. Yeah, I think a lot of it's similar.
Some of it is from behind, and some of them I've updated with more information. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Other course tactics. Good. Well, I think you've given me enough. I want to show you. The cool thing is you've given me a lot of stuff here, so we can kind of, we'll take today to make sure I'm clear, but I wanted to show you what could happen. Like things can come together much faster now. So we had a client come in who was like rushing, and you might actually, she might be at the event. Have you heard of Sarai?
Oh yeah, I'm sure Sarai. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah, she's amazing. So like this all came together in 1 week. This whole,
I'm sure.
She had a lot of stuff ready.
She's like a whole other, she's the neurotypical on the ADHD. Very different, but all awesome.
Yeah, she is a boss. Like she got stuff done. So the cool thing is, she gave us a lot of this, and I was even able to like take the transcript from her video and turn it into content. So we're actually, from what I'm seeing from you, a lot of this can come together. Obviously, you won't have like screenshots of your course. She had that all ready, but the outline, a lot of this we kind of just threw together. She didn't have a lot of details, but she's going to start selling this thing, and it's ready to go. But yeah, it comes together really fast. So I wanted to show you the map because you were talking about the big picture. So what we're going to do now that you have some structure. Like
and
every
definitely
piece.
Send me like, I mean, I know videos and screenshots. Like I want to get some more of this. So tell me also like a checklist or whatever. I can create things.
Yeah, I will. We'll start to go much faster now that you've got some clarity. But this is what we put together for her, and we'll do something similar for you based on. So what I want to get clear on today is the offer structures and what you want to focus on, like what we need to have as the main free opt-in on your homepage. For her, we use the homepage. She really has just 2 offers, a course and then a group program on top of that. So those are the 2 offers that we put together, and each of them are different products.
Right.
And then she had this complicated like financing thing that I don't recommend. It's just more complicated. I mean, unless you really want to. But yeah, she had just 2 products, and then all that kind of wove together. She's got a Facebook group community as part of one of them. The other product is just going to be video content. So that's what I want to map out with you is, the grand picture of it. Sounds like you have 3 main offers that you want to put together.
Yeah.
So let's get clear on that. So I can start to diagram out your whole process here. And this is our basic model. I'm assuming you want to do something similar to our main model, which is the freebie and then a paid course, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the freebie will definitely be um, the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that'll be that aspect of it.
3-day challenge. So the group
Mhm.
coaching.
Right.
So walk me through this.
So, I mean, this was also like somewhat based on, and I think Steffi had posted like
Mm-hmm.
somewhat of like not a slower model, but I do want
Yeah.
to make sure, obviously, like that it's gonna, like you guys always recommend that the offer is like as good as it can get.
Mm-hmm.
So, like having the self concept challenge, then a like more like smaller group coaching model, and then kind of releasing the course, and then doing some type of recurring type of membership for
Perfect.
accountability as like a branch off of the course. That was kind of my thinking
Yep.
around
That's a
that.
really, really good model right there.
Yeah.
So let's map this out. And then let's look at just
And
timeline now with your new
yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
So we're basically going to go.
And then also like offering one-on-one if they
Yep.
want like more immediate, results. Because I have
Perfect.
had a few requests for that already, and I'm trying to draw up something.
So you want to turn this the 6
Mm-hmm.
the group. That's really what Nitty
Mm-hmm.
did too, right? So she did
Right.
a few
Mm-hmm.
groups. Okay. Now the 30-day program, that's the one you have mapped out. Basically the 30-day
Right.
will be
The course
everything
that
on the
we were working.
ADHD. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So all that will be pulled from here.
Mm-hmm.
Basically it'll be the same offer then for the 6-person group.
Yes, it's just refining the offer
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like
let's
you recommended, I would love to, yeah,
yeah.
have as much
I
success
want
with
to make
it.
sure you're like, I'm not just assuming things, but
No,
yeah,
no, no.
this is
Yeah,
100% like I totally recommend this model. So,
yeah, 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 yeah,
same offer.
yeah.
Uh, we'll just do that. And this is just the we'll call it evergreen version.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 30-day final version. Do you plan on doing the group thing again after that, or just a one time?
So I think that after the course, what I want to do is more of a recurring membership, like
Sorry,
that.
someone just like
Oh, that's
slammed
okay.
on my door. Give me 1 sec.
Oh,
Hold
that's
that thought.
okay. No problem. Take a second.
Sorry, it rattled me. It was like
That's
some
okay.
kid or something ran through and just like slammed the door and screaming. Okay. All right. So this group coaching, back to that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking more like, so the group coaching would be like the focus group or whatever, and
Got it.
then the 30-day course, and then an offshoot of the 30-day course, like if they're loving the content and they
Yeah.
want more accountability, even more so than the course provides, then it would be the recurring membership. So more so than just the Facebook, because the Facebook, I just see it as like a, just in addition to, like this would be a recurring membership community that would be more extensive, like that would have like weekly calls and focus templates and all the things that I'm still getting all the things, but yeah.
Cool. Okay. So
um
folk, you don't have that. You can
and I think
sort
I
that
put some
out.
of it into the course outline too, but
Okay, cool.
yeah.
On this one, the focus templates, you said it'll be a Facebook group will be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll have that plus calls and maybe like an archive of
Oh yeah,
all
for
course
sure.
or all
Yeah.
recordings and materials.
Yeah. A hot seat for like what like what's their problem, a timed like question and answer, action steps, um, more sales. Like one of the things that I've been hearing a lot from photographers is like sales, booking call coaching, like coaching them on how to book, like how to get more of their conversion of clients. So doing more of that too.
Hot seats. So like
Yeah.
focus
Like
templates.
sales call coaching.
Sales call coaching. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
sales
much you can do.
page for their campaign, sales page coaching. And I think Slack would also be a part of it. I think Slack more so than the Facebook group. I think the Facebook group is just going to be like an overall community. The recurring community would be Slack more.
All right, so the Facebook group will be free, and then
Slack is like the
Slack
real action oriented aspect
paid
to it.
members.
Yeah.
Actionable. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Facebook group, where do you want them to join that? At what stage? I'm assuming the 3-day challenge.
Yeah, I think that would be the stage. Yeah. And like I said, I've already been growing it and getting more into the group. Yeah.
We want them in there. What about as far as community for?
So the Facebook group, I think the group coaching would be Slack.
Okay.
Yeah, the chat I think is important for that. And then the 30-day course, I think would have its own Facebook group.
Okay, cool. So,
yeah.
And would that be limited time access or just forever? Yeah. So Facebook group.
Or, yeah, I'm not sure. Either Facebook or it might just be the Slack that then converts into the recurring membership once they buy into the recurring aspect. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, the challenge there is like,
I know.
Maybe it's just only, I might separate it and just make it only paid. They can get the course lifetime access if they want support.
Yeah.
It's just the upgrade, go get it all here.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm feeling more because I don't want to make too much work for managing all the things.
No community support, upgrade to get all the other cool stuff.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, you just want a product that's just making you money without any work. If they do want support, now they can get it here. And then all of this is going to, give you a potential one-on-one.
Right, one-on-one.
So it's all kind of leading to community. This is really... For you, evergreen passive income is going to be here. Polished. We'll call it the self-paced course.
I mean, I do think that there would obviously be the first iteration would have the live coaching. So there would be some, but obviously then it would be recorded afterwards.
First,
like the beta members would get the the live aspect.
We'll have live coaching support. Those recordings will be, you want to add those to the final product?
Yeah.
Added to the evergreen course. Yeah.
Right. Super and valuable. Then it would lead to the recurring membership for more actual coaching.
So no community support after beta group. Upgrade to get the other cool stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a perfect model. So let's reiterate one more time. Okay. This group will just be one time 6-person iron out the course, private Slack. Do you want to charge for this?
Yes.
And then did you have like 6 people potentially ready for this?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think, I'm just working on the structure aspect of it, but yeah, I'm gonna really sit with it. I know with the course model, I was thinking like the 1999 was the price, but I'm not sure now with the self-paced. I don't know. I think I have to sit with the structure a little bit and like break it down on the pricing before I'm like ready to finalize that.
You're thinking for the future self-paced course would be 1995.
Yeah, but now that we're ironing it out, I'm not sure. Can I get back to you on the pricing stuff?
Oh yeah, we can change it anytime. Just trying to
Okay.
get like a ballpark idea.
No,
So
I know. I'm just
you
like
can never
I'm just
change it.
like comparing. I know comparing with like the courses I've done. Like that's what it was, but there was a coaching aspect to it. So, I mean, I feel like with the beta, that would make sense. I just need to like go through all the thoughts, the ADHD thoughts.
Yeah, and I mean, the other side of it too is you can always price it at 2,000 and work your way up. Like the first 100 people get it for 1,000, or have like a sales funnel that gives them a one-time offer kind of a thing.
Right. Yeah.
So, doesn't
If
hurt to.
you could give me a visual on those like options, I think that would be awesome too.
Cool.
Yeah, like what you've seen people do.
Yeah, I've got a buddy who's running ads right now.
Okay.
I think he's pricing it. He's basically he's making like 5 times his return on ads. So every $1,000, he's making 5,000 in sales.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's amazing, right? So he's just cranking it.
That's
And
awesome.
we walked through his sales funnel, and it's really just I think he's pricing it at 1,000. I'll have to look back at it. I'll show it to you. But then he's selling it for like $300. So it's that range.
I know that's the difference. Yeah, and I mean, I just need to sit with it because obviously, like the industry and I don't know how I want to go about that yet.
But you're specialized, so it's unique. Exactly. They can't find anywhere else, and that's plus the added value of like your academic background and what you're bringing into it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not going to be easy to compare to other courses.
No, this is like one of a kind right here.
I love it. That's the power. The price. So for this TBD, I want to get some dates on this because it looks like of all these things, we are. Yeah. What's the? I mean, this offer is the same, so we're really building both of these at the same time. And that's the main thing we want to focus on: the freebie and then the group. These are the two that we should start with. I feel like getting these 6 people involved and getting some cash in the bank and let you start working with them could be a really good place to start.
Yes. I mean, I actually do have a few people who've reached out to me, so I'm going to go to them first. And now that we have some more clarity on the course material, you can
start talking to
can start offering it.
Well, that would be a great first goal then. Milestone is get a page set up that has a breakdown of the offer. It could be like a really rough first version of the sales page.
Yeah.
And we could play with some of the messaging and not get too attached to it, but at least get that out there to people. And if we can get a price figured out, could have some an option to take some payments.
Yeah. I mean, I think now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the 1999 is that offer right now, at least, because that would obviously also be a smaller group.
Yeah.
And that would be like, and I'm
the hands-on.
Hands-on.
Exactly. What's the timeline on that? How long do you want to have that?
So the 6 photographers, I think the timeline would be I'm going between 3 months or 30 days. I like 3 apparently in my brain. I'm not sure. Maybe 30 days because it just feels like contained. Yeah,
it depends on how much time it's going to take them, like the back and forth. 30 days feels valuable, and that it's going to move quick, and they can really dive in and focus on it.
Right. Exactly. I think the like longer terms are really like where I'm thinking about the recurring membership. Like I said, I had a photographer friend who told me she joined this action-oriented accountability, and there's really nothing like that in our community at all. So that's the end goal is kind of that, and then also the passive self-paced course. I think those are the end goals there.
Okay, nice. So the 30-day, let's say it's 30-day for now.
Yeah, let's just say 30 days for right now.
And then the actual promise of materials, where would the best place be? I know you have a few, you have this content here. You also have
Right. I
some of
started,
this.
yeah, I think the best, that was like more, I think that was like more just brain dumping right
Okay.
there, keywords. Like I took a lot of that and I put it into the course outline. You could look at both of them.
Okay. Okay.
But the course outline definitely, I think, has more of like
Promises
bringing it
here.
down.
Let's
I
see if
think at
we
the
have,
end, yeah, the outline of
yeah,
the course offer, that's where I really like
perfect.
put
Okay.
a lot of stuff. The dare to do business your own way was like, and thrive even more. I feel like that was like a really
Oof.
huge,
Yeah.
huge part of what I'm trying to bring home for my community because there's so much comparisonitis. Um, and I've been talking a lot with my photographer friends on that. So I think that that's like a huge part of this. And
Okay.
ADHD is so like rebellious, and obviously now you know working with me and just how our brains are going in 20 different directions. We are not clear and concise. We have like so many ideas and like bring it all in. Do business our own way.
Almost all of our clients are like that. So it's,
I
yeah,
know.
creative people I think are often
I
more
know.
that that way. And it's like photographers in particular, like really care about like the
We
whole
really care. Yeah.
presentation of it. um you're not real passive. That's
Nope.
pretty hands-on. So
Nope.
this is awesome. All right, so I'm going to highlight that as like a core
Yeah.
messaging.
Yeah.
And
I really
then
like that. And then, of course, I put in other things like reprogram your day, grow your confidence, self confidence.
oof,
There's so much in here.
this is good. Okay, get support guidance, debunk the fears, stop avoiding your emotions. All right,
Yeah,
rough
that was like a
outline.
huge part was like stop avoiding,
Oh, okay.
because that's kind of what leads all of us to not get the bookings, not get the sales, not do the things that
Mm,
we need to in order to move the business forward. So really processing the emotions and the
mm.
thoughts around that.
Feeling into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a great phrase, stop trying to feel better, start feeling more, or something. It's like, it's not about feeling better, it's about feeling
Mm.
more.
And even like I would say like challenge the feelings and
Mm,
challenge the thoughts because most of the time we just assume that they are truth, like that this is the truth, and then we start shaming and all the things, but we're not like really challenging them
yeah.
to really, like this photographer
And
I was just
then,
talking to, yeah, she was like, I didn't make all the money I wanted to last year. I just felt like I kept on like not starting, not showing up in my business. I think that that's also a huge piece of this because obviously I show up a lot on TikTok,
mm,
on social media. Like the marketing mindset around a lot of this is a huge part also of what I want to bring forward, like showing up on video. Obviously, we all know that's what the world is doing.
it's a lot of marketing plan. Yeah. Getting yourself
Yes.
out there, overcoming the fear, breaking
Yes.
free of these limiting.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
stop
That's like
avoiding.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So really good stuff in here. The outline, is this pretty close to what you want it to be?
Yeah. I didn't really change much of that from like
Yeah.
when we talked earlier because I feel like that's all what I want to do is just about the ADHD kind of bringing it
The
into
core
that
message.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah. The core message around it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. So we had that pretty dialed in. You were just getting more. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you were applying your own process, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Doing it my way.
yeah, and you're making it like the messaging is so key to your whole thing. So
Yeah.
you did
Yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so we'll start off with putting a lot of that onto a page
Okay.
for this group. When would you like to have that ready by? When would you like to have a page up that you can send
I
people to?
think having a page up around, let me look at my calendar. Um, I mean, obviously, I'm going to the imaging and everything. I would love to like have maybe March 1st.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could do it sooner than that if you want.
I know. I know.
A deadline by at least then.
At least then.
Let's say,
yeah.
well, okay. So at least then I'm thinking first draft.
Yeah. It's just because I'm
Like,
also I'm going to Hawaii next month in February.
okay.
Around what is it? February 8th through 17th, and I'm doing like there's a retreat that I'm going to that's like a whole body and mind thing, and I'm photographing the retreat and I'm doing some sessions there, so I'm excited. I don't want to like push too much. Yeah.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, it's gonna be mostly on me. So
yeah. Oh, there you go. So it's on you.
Yeah, while you're traveling, we'll be getting this all locked
Perfect.
in. And that's what I want to just get as much out of you as we need, so you can do your thing, and we can take it from there.
Yeah.
And so let's shoot for like by the end of January. We've got 10 days to get a page up that you could functionally take payments on. Because I'd like for you to, but you could start booking people and taking payments.
Butts and seats. Yeah, pre-selling. Right.
Yeah, pre-sell, take payments. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're mostly doing it one-on-one, chatting with them. They know what's going on. Take payments, and the truth is, we don't need this page to look like much. It's more ironing out the messaging. But where we're going to focus, it sounds like the real deadline may be for this one by March 1st. Is that what you're thinking?
I think that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay. So awesome.
So I don't want to lose momentum, obviously. Yeah. All the things.
Sales page deadline. We want to have that thing looking pro by March 1st. Mm-hmm. And that will be the first. So the first offer.
Yeah, the beta
group. Yeah. It'll be the course content delivery plus some like live sessions. Mm-hmm. Or are you going to record the content with them?
Yeah, I think the idea was to record the content with them.
Course content, live course content.
I don't know. I'm rethinking.
You could do a hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid. As like well. I would definitely do like videos like on my own and then also videos with them. Yeah.
So it could be course content delivery. It'll be some recorded live sessions. Right. So you're creating all the content, and that gives you the month of March to do all that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That looks like a perfect 30-day program to continue that thing. The only question here is if you are doing that, when would you want to start that? Because you're doing this group as well.
I know. That's why I'm like, maybe we should delay one more month. April.
Yeah. What if you started this one March 1st? Could you get 6 people by March 1st? Run through it for 30 days?
Yeah.
Awesome sales page. Take pre-sales on March 1st, or at least have it ready to, and then start date would be, let's just pencil in like April 1st. We could change it later.
Penciling in because it might end up being the summer. We'll see. Yeah. Because I have to figure out my shoot schedule too.
Sure. Yeah. We'll just say we'll be ambitious, and worst case you can push it back. Okay. Because you may want some time to like regroup from the group.
Yeah. I'm feeling because the summer always ends up being a little slower. So like June, July feels
okay. So
June, a little bit July. More doable because May I had 14 sessions last year, and like April sometimes it's slow and sometimes it's big. Who knows this year? So yeah, I feel like that's a little bit more doable.
It often happens that way. I just like to see if we can be. I like
it a
closer deadline.
Yeah, I think even though they're going on vacation, they might want to do education and vacation.
Is there a way we can slam those two together? Education. Education.
That'll be fun.
All right, beta offer, hybrid, and so that will be summer. Let's say, that's probably all we need to know right now. But I'm looking at when can we get a page up? Because things can happen quick if we have a deadline. Do you have to launch it at that point? Not necessarily, but I want us to at least have some ambition here and move quickly if we can, so we keep the momentum.
Yeah.
So let's shoot for that. So what we're doing now, first thing, by the end of January, I want you to start getting 6 people. We're going to have a page, take payments. You help them in, let's say, March. You're working with them, refining your course content. While you're doing that, we are putting the offer together, so you're going to feel a lot more confident to sell it.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot for March 1st. You have a page that's ready to sell. You're confident. You got testimonials. You have all your curriculum laid out. Then you can start inviting, or at least planning the marketing and promotion for that. So at least the marketing promotion would be at that point, like March, April, and May.
Yeah. And I feel way more confident now that I have VAs and business.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd have 3 months then to really get the word out and invite people to come join this.
Yeah.
That could become a $100,000 launch.
Yeah.
With 3 months of promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be really cool.
Yeah. Oh, this is so exciting. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. And then those are a couple big tasks. The free challenge then, that could go in accordance with this marketing. You could use that as a lead gen to get people interested. So maybe we just set maybe it's actually in March you start doing this or start promoting this.
Yeah, I think I was thinking that it would help me get the 6 people, but I already have at least 140 members right now. So I think I'll probably do something like this in a smaller way in the group. And then this month with everything going on, and then
there you go.
And then we can kind of refine it and then make it a lead magnet for the bigger one.
Perfect. That's what we've done with a lot of people. So just do it the easy way in the Facebook group, engage them. Then we can just take all the recordings and pop them into
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So do a simple free in the challenge group in, we'll say January, February. Then repurpose. Can't spell. Content and package it as an evergreen freebie. We could even time delay it, so it's automatically giving them the whole experience.
Awesome. Yeah.
Potentially time delayed with emails and a cool automated experience. Then upsell into the course. 101.
Right. And what I want to also do with this, and I know it might sound mean, but this is what worked for me, was creating the 3-day challenge I did. They said that they would not give the recordings out to you. So you had to be on the 3-day challenge in order to get the 3-day challenge. So having it be inaccessible after a certain point of time where they have to just actually be there and actually be focused on the work, and then they're driven into the next offer.
Ooh, so you want to make this basically a limited time access?
Yes.
We can do that.
Is there a way of doing that?
You can. It's a freebie, so
I know, but I do think it was really and I think again with ADHD brains,
they have 7 days to consume this or something
you have only it's timed when I tell my clients that they have to download their images and the gallery expires, they actually fucking do it versus I'm going to come back to this. There are so many courses I've started and not consumed because I have unlimited access to it.
The new feature that Podia just added is a timeline, or a duration of how long. Yeah, you'll be kicked out after, let's say, X amount of days. We can even do that. It comes down to your preference, but it is possible to do it here. Like you could.
Yeah, I think I would actually do that a
like
little bit.
6 months or something, or
yeah. I would even like shorten it. Like
okay.
I want, like I think again, ADHD brains, we have to have that in order for us to like go forward. So I would even say like a 3-month expiration or something.
3-month. Yeah, it just comes down to the price and the offer. So for $2,000, 3-month access, it may sound more appealing actually, right? It's more exclusive. Like, okay, I'm really gonna invest in this. Yeah, I can see why. Because some like if it's like forever
this is why
access,
the price, I would want to think a little bit about it, but then it's also driving them into the recurring aspect, and that's really where I want to
which would then maybe give them like ongoing continued access beyond the 3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And did you have a price point in mind for that?
I was thinking $99
a month.
A month. Yeah, either that or $199 was, but I think $199 I would have to have way more like built, but that was like the premium option versus like the basic maybe option.
We could just put premium. Yeah, you can just start with the 99. Keep it
and
simple.
even having like you could even, I don't know, that might be too much, but like a 49 would be like the basic. There'd be like a basic, an interim, and then
it becomes a lot more to manage.
That's too much. I know.
Yeah, keep it simple.
I know. 99.
But that's cool because now they'd have ongoing access to all the updates and everything. That's cool. I like this.
Yeah.
And you could sell it that way. Look, we're distracted. There's so many options. A lot of people buy courses and they never do anything with it. Let's make a deal. I'm going to give you 3 months access. Make the decision. Buy now. Invest. Go through the program. You're going to see the transformation. That's a cool offer. And you're helping them because you're like, I want you to succeed. So I'm doing this for your benefit.
Yeah. I think the marketing would be all that.
Yeah, that's good. Ooh, I can't wait to try that out. It's a new feature. I haven't been able to try it with anyone yet.
Oh, yeah.
But it looks awesome. I know, like, I've had friends buy like 6-month programs, and it does. It lights a fire, right? You're like, okay, I got to do it.
Gotta get it done. Yeah.
All right. So this freebie, then you're going to start with that. That's something you could work on now.
Yes.
Also getting those 6 people, and we will have this ready in the next couple weeks. So you'll have a page to take payments. And I have enough from you to get that page together. So we'll start there with a rough draft, make sure that we're both on the same page with the messaging, the offer. And then once we get some cash flow coming in for you and you're off and running, I can work on the self-paced offer, which will be the beta program. And then we'll just turn it into the evergreen 3-month access after that.
Yep. Yeah.
Amazing. That's the plan.
I love it.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need. Let me look at your account just to make sure. I was just reviewing. We have a good start. I will, in the next couple of weeks, we'll have you upgrade so you can start taking payments.
Yes.
Setting wise, let me just recap.
I'll go in and play around too because I need to like look at everything again.
Let's see. Oh, do you have a Stripe?
I don't have a Stripe right now, so I need to set that up. I do have a PayPal.
Okay, we can once you upgrade to the even just the $39 a month Podia account, you can get PayPal hooked up. But for now, you can get Stripe.
Okay, yeah, create Stripe account.
And do you have a business address?
Mailing address. Comply with email. Let's do. I like to put in because my studio is like super private. I don't like to put in like the number.
Yeah, we could just do
Marina Drive, Morgantown, WV 26508.
Okay. Do you want to just chat that to me?
Yeah.
And I've also I've just put in Podia's address there. I mean, I've seen people do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. It's like the email. I know. I'm like trying to even think. I have to look back.
I'm not sure if that would even. I mean, without the number, if that would be like compliant. I don't know.
Or what
And people might.
it's not
I mean, probably not, right?
I don't even know.
It's not really an
I
address.
have to look back to see like what my email actually says because I know they require that.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
you've
don't
probably
like
already
putting
done it.
my personal address, and I don't like putting my own, like the studio address on Google Maps. It just shows up Morgantown. That's the only.
Oh yeah, I would not recommend putting.
Yeah.
We use a virtual one. Our
Oh
address is
right.
actually still in San Diego. It's like a
Oh,
virtual mailbox. It's
a
just $10 a
virtual.
month,
There's
but
a
it's
virtual
super.
mailbox. That's
Oh,
cool.
when we were home, basically homeless for 3 years, so we were just living in Airbnbs,
Oh my
and
gosh.
that was where all of our address, like all correspondence,
That's
went
so
there.
interesting.
But they like manage it all for you, and it's all like an app, and they scan it, like you can open it for you. It's super cool.
But you have to send me this link because that sounds so cool.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
that'll
is. It's
solve some of my problems.
anytimemail.com.
Anytimemail.com.
Yeah, I'll send it via
Okay.
let's see.
Yeah, because I don't really like the idea of UPS boxes, and I'm not going to check shit. Just.
Yeah. We got a second one in Austin too, so we have 2 of them now.
Oh, cool.
And we just sometimes the plan was to move our business over here, but it hasn't happened yet. And then
There's so much, like all the changes. Oh gosh, don't even get me started.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Put that in there for now.
Let's save it for now.
Let's see. Domain. Did we set that up?
I don't
Did you
think
want to
so.
have a custom domain for this?
Well, that's what we were talking about with the ADHD photographer.
Yeah.
I really liked that rather than just my name. And I was thinking, like, brand wise, I might want a different, like, logo. I don't know. I was feeling like it's definitely separate more than like Boudoir. It's just very separate.
Yeah. It's like what, actually Sarai had this logo already made.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm like, let's go with that. She already had it for like some random project she did.
Oh.
And then I was like, go buy the domain. I think she already did actually take action with Sarai. And now her whole education platform is going to be.
Yeah, I think I like that better than using my name. I was like figuring out buying the domain. I was going to buy it on Squarespace, and then I was like, I'm not building it on Squarespace, so I don't know what.
Yeah, don't do that. It's so
I didn't do it. I was just like, it was a thought, and I was like, I'm going to ask Andrew, what the fuck? What does he think?
It's a nightmare. I've had people do it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm sure.
the easiest one is using Google Domains.
Okay, Google Domains. Okay.
Yeah, just buy it through there. You should have it'll be connected to your Google account.
Okay.
It's just so simple and easy.
So simple. Okay, so I'll do that.
And then if you want to set up your whole like business Gmail through it, you can do it really easily too.
Okay, set up business Gmail through it. Okay. I will look into that. Yeah.
And definitely buy that domain because you could use that for, or maybe once we decide on the name, but if you wanted to have, like we buy domains for each course that we create usually.
Okay.
And then just send people right to it. So any product you want to create, you can buy the domain and we can just forward it right to the sales page.
Okay.
The overall umbrella brand, maybe more generic so you can have more flexibility with coaching, mentorship program, whatever else. Maybe you want to do the Boudoir course as well, or something more like different than ADHD that would just give you more flexibility.
Right. Okay. I'll think about all that.
Even if it's just your name, like we've done, Natasha and education or something generic. Like Felicia was just literally her name. I mean, it wasn't anything fancy.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, and then the ADHD photographer would have had its own domain, and then got it. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, like that's actually what we did with Felicia. It's just her name, and then the I think she bought makingmoneymoves.com. Maybe not, but that's like branding each product in particular as a unique product.
Right. Okay.
All right, so you think about those things.
Yeah.
And then we'll, you want to do again next week, same time?
Let me look. So next week.
We may not need to. I might have enough to work on it on my own.
It would be awesome to take a little bit more because coming back from Nashville.
Sure.
And then trying to get back into things.
That'll be a lot next week. Well, let's see if maybe in 2 weeks then.
Yes, I think that would be better. If this time still works, I don't know, because I know Steffi told me, I don't know timing wise, but this would be a good time again.
Great. Let's do it. I'm gonna duplicate this.
Okay.
And I will send it over to you. We'll do February 2nd. All right. It's all going to start snapping together now. This is exciting.
Yay!
I love when we get this out of the way. Now we can both divide and conquer, and you can do your magic. We'll do ours. All right. I've got you. Sending that over. And let's just have the deadline then. By that day, I'll have the
logo
ready.
And the domain.
Yeah. Logo, domain. You get your stuff. I'll have the first draft or page ready to take payments.
Okay.
Be sure to get your Stripe as well.
Stripe, yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay.
All right, and we will. We've got a new project manager. I'm gonna have her review this video and send over any notes or like actionable tasks for you.
I love it. Maybe I'll have my new OBM join us at some point. She'll also take over.
There you go.
We all need the structure and support, man.
I'm telling you, it just gets too messy without it.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, I was like, I don't know how I'm doing all this, and then I was referred to her, and I was like, yeah, I'm so thankful.
Got to do it. Making moves.
Yeah.
All right, Natasha. Well, great to connect with you. I love seeing you. I love the vision. I love your energy, and I'm excited about this.
Me too.
All right.
Awesome.